Okay, what you think? You should get out of my way. Get your talking straight. Out of my way. I got too many plays. I don't even play. Get out of my way.
Just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, a terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants on Sunday Night Primetime. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson. The kicker is Cade York. He's got this one set to get started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. He'll manage only a couple. Tyler Newman is there for the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Milton. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it's going to be 3rd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be. Because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
On 4th down, the veteran Brian Anger on to punt for Dallas. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. He'll return it from the 11. And it winds up a very solid return as he gets it up past the 30. On the ground, here's the rookie from Penn State. And he'll get about 5. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4. They'll stick with him again. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a 1st down. Now they'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. Osa Odigizua there on the tackle.
At the 44-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. He'll drop to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Back to throw. He's got his tight end, that's Johnson. And he will have a Giants first down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the Cowboys' 18-yard line.
They face second down and 7. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Osa Odigizua. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. That one a bit high, but it's complete. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
New York.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, break.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Come on. Ready.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, but we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
Ready. Press on. Seven Pirates. Go.
Try and throw with Milton. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
It's a gain there of 26 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Milton going to look to throw it again. Got his man at the 6. And he will score! He lands. Touchdown, Dallas. Aubrey, good with the extra point. The Cowboys move out in front by a point. It's 7-6.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Good throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. Now give on the ground. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down and 9. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. 1 quarter down, 3 to go on the road to the Super Bowl. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Now, faking the give. A throw on the move is caught. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
13 more yards.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. He'll try to run for it.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of the first.
A 22-yard attempt.
York's kick is good. And the Giants move out front. It's 9-7.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. That is Ferguson in motion. On first down, here's Milton. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
At the 49-yard line.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Let's go. Let's go.
A quick throw, going to be caught by Pickens. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play. First and 10.
First down, Cowboys.
Get out of the gun is Milton. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. They'll run with Jacobs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Come on. Ready.
On second down, here's Milton. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
That is Ferguson in motion. To the air on third down is Milton. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll go. Here's Milton. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Look up the crowd, and here's Tracy on first down. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's brought down at his own 4-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Second and 7. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Giants first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. Shot.
Back to the ground after the penalty. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
That backfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Hilton now to throw on 1st and 10. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Timeout for Dallas. It's their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
19 right.
First down.
Throwing again is Milton. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Phillips. And the Giants are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout.
Field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Marquise Bell up to make the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. It'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, a loose football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Now it's Tracy looking to run. And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's 4th and long coming up.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got him backed up so far, you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple of guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else drop the ball, comes up well short. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many.
He did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
He'll let one go down the middle. That was too far out in front. It is incomplete. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to hit another good one. I hit that a little too well. Lands a couple of yards in the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Tracy. And a good tackle out wide. Will hold them to a gain of just 3.
Up 2nd and 7.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go, set.
On the ground, here's Tracy. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And that is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down. The Giants sending out their punter. This brought in out past the 20. Oh, that could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
He'll find land. That's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
27 yards. It's good for the Cowboys. First down.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. This one is complete. It's Pickens. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2.
Milton will look to throw it again. This pass right side caught by Lamb. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
And it's third down.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he will have a Cowboys first down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
First down.
From the gun, here's Milton. Into the hands of Pickens. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Second and 4 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing on second down is Milton. Ah, the pressure, too much, and he goes down. Abdul Carter, he gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
Seven Pirates. Come on. Hit.
To throw, it's Milton. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will cut into that lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Austin now to return this. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
1 quarter remains in the NFC Championship game. This is the NFL Playoffs on EA Sports. A run to start the 4th quarter, and here's Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think
and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. Now it's York for the PAT. He's got it. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st down, here's Milton. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
all things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds. This is 3rd and 6. And out of the gun is Milton. That's for Ferguson once again. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Panther 11, Panther.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
He's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9. To the air once more is Milton. That's caught by Lamb. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Milton down to throw on 1st and 10. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. They'll go for 2.
Will line up for the
19,
two-point
Tiger,
conversion.
19.
Throwing again is Milton. Flush to his right. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Martin Emerson.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
As they try to run it here. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up second down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Talk things over before third down. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he will get into the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
York now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants tack on one more to their lead.
36. Cowboys 16.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out down to the 35-yard line.
Come on.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. That's complete. Inside to Pickett. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
A gain of 15. First down.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. That is intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newbin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a...
Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road.